Now, passive income. Let's start off, for example, with the bare basics. Tell me, what exactly is passive income? Well, in reality, the Tommy dummy way to break it down is passive income is money that you earn without actively having to go ahead and basically earn it. It's not like working at Walmart where you have to actively work there to actually get paid money. It's more like money you're actually able to earn without actually doing an activity anymore. You know, like stocks, real estate, book royalties, and all that cool stuff. The good thing is basically, hey, you're able usually to make this money while you're actually asleep, right? So that's the best thing. So some examples, right? Passive income. The most popular examples we hear about today when it comes to passive income is going to be the stock market. So you grab $100, you put it in the stock market, you get some gains, you also get paid some dividends. Now, dividends are basically you getting a fraction of the profits for the business, right? For the company. You get that, that's passive. Why? Because you don't got to go over there and work, for example, at Facebook. Yo, I hear you guys. I see you guys in the chat. I see everything, guys. Okay, so thank you. Also, let's get that engagement up. So let's go ahead and give this video some likes. It helps a lot. So keep the engagement up, guys. Okay, I appreciate it a ton. It's the way we keep this show alive. We got 4 likes. Let's make that 6 likes. Let's get the engagement all the way up. However, when it comes to stocks, it's basically, hey, I have money invested. I don't got to go to Facebook or, for example, to Apple to work there. No, I just put my money there and I passively earn money. You also have, for example, rental income, right? Where, hey, I'm going to go ahead and put money in a piece of real estate or in an asset. I'm going to rent it out to somebody else, and thus I will get paid money passively. Because guess what? That tenant is living there. That asset is making me money. Now, with real estate, it's not really that passive, because in reality, if something breaks down, you'll have to be there. So the best way to make it fully passive is more like, hey, I'm going to go ahead and basically hire a management company to help me handle everything, and that should become a lot better. Also, 3, you might have, for example, book royalties, or you make an online product and basically you do the work once and then basically you get paid money every time you make a sale. That's also considered passive. Now, guys, I want to take a little break here, just to let you guys know, basically, I have a pinned comment in the chat. I see you guys chatting here and all that stuff. So if you guys want to join me on Zoom and talk to me, start joining Zoom now, because at the end, once I'm done talking about passive income, I'm going to take the calls and all that stuff. If you want to just basically call me one-on-one, I'll call you in the Calendly link. The link is basically down below. And if you just want to ask me a question, ask the questions in the chat, and I basically see everything. Glad what your every next live doing better views than previous. Yeah, so views are a little bit better. But, you know, the goal is just to help people, educate people. And as we keep doing that, it'll just become a lot better. So again, join the Zoom, comment in the chat, or just schedule the call. The link is down below. And again, joining the Zoom is free. Talking to me is free, and all this stuff is for free now. But you guys know, as things keep growing and growing and growing, my time will be more constricted, and then I have to charge money for that stuff. So get in right now while you still can. Go ahead and basically join the Zoom and talk to me one-on-one. However, here are the truths I want to break down when it comes to passive income that I feel like not everyone out there actually breaks down. Okay, the first thing is passive income is not easy. You know, I see a question right here in the chat that says, is passive income the best way to start investing when you are a beginner? The answer is, a lot of the times people forget that basically in order to earn passive income, you'll have to basically invest money. In order to make, for example, a substantial amount of money from that passive income, for example, from the stock market, is going to take a lot of money actually to be invested. So in reality, when you're broke or you don't have that much money, the best way to go out there and make money on your money is going to be very simple. You first invest in yourself. So you first invest, for example, in your own career. I know that's active income. I get it. But it's important, because if you can invest $20,000 in yourself and then make $40,000 or $60K per year or $80K, that's a lot better than putting, for example, $20K in the stock market and getting back 10%, which is basically around $2,000, by the way, every single year. Yes, it's passive, but if your income stays low, it's going to be a massive problem. So again, that's why I say passive income is not that easy. It's not like, for example, you just put money in there, you make money. No, it also carries risk. On top of that, number 2 is that passive income is not fully passive. And here's why. Because, for example, even in the stock market, when you're picking a stock or investing into a company, well, guess what, right? That company, you're supposed to come in every single year and make sure those investments in passive income streams, they're actually still reliable. They're actually still working. So there's always maintenance attached to passive income, whether it's into real estate, into the stock market. It's not like you just close your eyes and never worry about it ever again. That's not real, true passive income, because if it sounds like that, a lot of times it might be a scam, because there's always a layer of, hey, I got to check up on this stuff, make sure everything's good and everything's solid. On top of that, passive income, number 3 here, the truth is, passive income is not 100% bulletproof. And by the way, what is good, local addict, Sinosha, Petre, Shabu, I see all of you guys in the chat, so keep commenting. I'll answer your questions. Comment all your questions right now so I can get them, and once I take a break, I can answer all your questions easily, okay? But when I say, for example, that passive income is not bulletproof, I actually mean it. You know, you see people that they create this whole like life goal or like life plan. And it might be, hey, Tommy, I just want to invest all my money in the stock market and then get paid in dividends and passive income, and then I'll never go broke, right? But then remember, the stock market might have, for example, an economical recession or a depression that might lead to a massive decline. 20-25% of your money is basically evaporating. You got 2008, you got, for example, the year 2000, you got 1929. You got a lot of times when this actually happened, right? You have March of 2020 when that actually happened also. The idea is, things can go wrong, and which means, hey, your passive income that you thought was going to happen is not going to happen anymore, because basically you lost a bunch of your money. You also have real estate, right? Tommy, real estate is bulletproof. In reality, it's not really bulletproof, because in reality, if you have crazy vacancies, well, what happens then, right? You have a vacancy, you have a problem, and now guess what? You got a problem with the whole passive. So when I say passive income, yeah, passive income is cool, but it's not 100% passive. You make a book, you make a course, it sells like crazy, but then eventually those sales might slow down. You make a business, and by the way, one of my favorite ones is this. Tommy, I made a business, it's fully passive, I don't gotta do anything. Well, guess what? Business is cutthroat, basically. It's very competitive. So it might get to a point where your business is basically overhauled by somebody else's, and before you know it, although it's passive, you're no longer making any money anymore. And that's why I say, yeah, passive income is cool, but it's not fully bulletproof. It's very important. It's not fully passive, and on top of that, it's not easy. There's nothing promised here. I'm not here to tell you guys, oh, this is so easy, just go ahead and do it. No, it's not easy, but if you're willing to do it, it's a great way to basically have your money make you money, and then get to a point where you're fully secured if you learn how to diversify your passive income